Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online. My name is Ubagalo, and with me once again is...
Someone has been sitting 4 hours waiting for the game to come back up.
Yeah, there's...
We're here after the great Perfect World outage of 2014, where like half their games had server troubles. I'm assuming something exploded somewhere.
Yeah, probably one of their main server farms in North America.
Apologies to people who like to play Neverwinter, because it's still not up yet, though it should be soon.
Should be soon.
Yeah, we were obviously by the time anybody hears this, it will be.
Oh yeah.
But
Alright, so last time we went through the tutorial where we ended up joining the Romulan Republic because the Tal Shiar decided to blow up our colony.
just generally, they're jerks.
Yeah, they're super jerks. So our next task is to go back to our ship and
Yes.
Sounds like we've got our orders.
there you go.
If you're ready, I can beam
Dovan's asking us once again to ask for his sister. So
Bye
yes.
bye.
All right, fine.
Actually, another thing I like how the Romulans just tap little wristband thingies to be off. That's pretty cool. I like it better on the badges.
Okay.
Most missions can be turned in remotely.
Yeah, so I switched to the C-Store variant for this rank because I actually have a C-Store ship.
You have
I
most
bought
of the C-Store ships.
Yeah, I bought the. Oh, there we go. There's all my. There's all my. Yeah, all the day bonuses. Anyway, yeah. Because I bought the Legacy pack, so I got all of the C-Store variants as you level up. Anyway, we have a mission from Commander Tamar, or Timur.
Tamar.
Yeah, something like that.
I think it actually is Tamar.
So we have a Suliban Helix where there's a bunch of Romulans, and we're gonna go see if we can bring them on board.
I have new
Click
orders.
to order your crew to plot a course to your next mission.
It's just over here.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too far. Of course, the Suliban, a well-respected and well-known race from Star Trek, based on their appearance in that wonderful show Enterprise.
Yeah.
They were like chameleon people or something like that. That's all I remember.
Something like that. Well, they don't really go much into that.
No, I think this is like pretty much their only appearance in the game.
Pretty much.
This and the summonable, basically summonable bank / auction ship is one of theirs.
Yes, it is a well. It is the Romulan version of a reward that the other factions got. Because people may remember that when I completed Stranded in Space, I got a little token that would let me summon in a ship as well.
Yeah.
So this is basically their mission to get you that same thing. However, it also is, there's a little bit more story in it than just that.
Yeah.
Which is very nice. Now we just crawl through sector space.
The Helix.
Because our ships
Ooh.
are so slow.
So that guy's a jerk, and I'm gonna shoot him.
Oh. Yeah. He's a Tal Shiar jerk. There we go. Now my stuff should be properly firing.
And now he's a dead jerk.
Yeah. So now we're going to talk to the Helix. One of the things that's actually really interesting about their station is people may notice that it's comprised of a lot of segments. These segments are individual ships.
Yeah.
So their station is actually comprised of a lot of ships merged together.
Now we have to go fix their arms.
Yep.
Helix arms!
That's because they're a little out of alignment, as you may notice from the fact that they're all over the place.
And of course, Mortel Share showed up.
Yeah. Oh, there's giving you a tutorial about your battle cloak. So, while we're doing this, might as well talk a little bit about STO news for this week. Cryptic has announced that Season 9 is coming towards the end of April.
Yay!
That sounds real awesome.
Yes, it does.
It's going to be based around a renewed conflict with the Undyne.
Which was, of course, hinted at in the last featured episode.
Yeah.
With
So
the
it
Undyne
will
showing up to ruin everyone's shit.
Yeah, so it will have a new featured episode to carry the story a little further. It will have a new reputation for a anti-Undyne task force, basically.
And the next part's the part I like the best.
Yeah, and they are to coincide with having a new reputation. They are overhauling the reputation system in general. What's going to happen is they are now going to be rebuilding the old reputation systems, all the old reputations, so that they are now using the same manner as the Dyson Sphere reputation, including the Dyson reputation is also being modified so that it is no longer using a two-tier system of reputation inserts. It'll now just have a single tier. So there will only be marks, and there will be elite marks for the high-level gear. There won't be these daily accommodations anymore. But even still, in general, them changing all of the old reputations to follow the design laid out by the Dyson Sphere reputation system is very, very cool.
It makes it less of a
makes it a lot less of a pain. Like, even
more streamlined.
Them,
that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, even them just changing them so that it is now in the Dyson reputation. Folks that have been playing may remember that when you are paying for the daily and the hourly projects, the only inputs that you put in are the marks, some energy credits, and some expertise.
Yeah.
Whereas the other projects have you actually buying commodities and then inputting them into the project, which is relevant to what what that project is actually supposed to be. So the new system is going to be now that you just pay some marks, you pay some energy credits, and you pay some expertise, and then you're done. One thing that so because Cryptic is getting rid of that daily commendation thing, and which should on its front basically require basically end up having players put in more marks per day. As a result, what they are doing is they are implementing basically a daily bonus on the first time you do anything that gives you marks for a specific reputation, and the amount of the bonus is going to be equal to the amount required to do a daily and an hourly project, and a little extra on top of that. So it's pretty nice.
Yep.
All the refugees are aboard.
So
There's more
there we just met another quote-unquote face character, though not nearly as important as Tovan.
Yeah, that character
Tara.
will get some actual speaking stuff, but
She also joins our crew like right after this mission,
Yeah.
I think.
yes.
There was also, I don't know if took it, but there was also an option or saw it to
Yeah.
ask about Tovan's
Yeah.
sister.
Yeah, so
Which,
I
the answer is like no, sorry, but it's still nice that they
Yeah.
mention it.
yeah, it is definitely nice that they remember that aspect. They haven't really announced too much else about season
Yeah.
9 so far.
Space Battle Zone.
Yeah. Oh
new
yes,
featured episode.
that Space Battle Zone. I haven't tried that one yet on Tribble. It is available on the test server at the moment.
Mhm.
So I do need to try it out at some point.
Didn't
what?
something mention an Undyne lockbox?
No. Now people have sort of been theorizing that, but it
Yeah.
is also too soon for another lockbox.
True.
Now, there may be an Undyne lockbox in a few months, but there doesn't seem like there will be one as part of Season 9's launch.
Okay.
I wish I could do more to help.
Yeah, I don't know what their usual cycle is on those.
Yeah, it is usually a few months, but the
Close the channel.
Hirogen one was really just only a few weeks ago,
Mhm.
so it'll still be a while.
So the Silaban said, no, we can't help you, but they did give us the name of a friendly local trader we can contact if we need to sell random junk,
Yeah.
which is something we probably didn't really see on screen, as well as like between things we did between missions.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so Satra, we can rename her. We can change how she looks, so she's not unique in the same way that Tovan is,
Mhm.
but she does get a little bit of screen time in other missions.
Yeah.
But she also can be fired from your team, while Tovan cannot.
Yeah. For now, I'm keeping her the same, just because I like the idea of having
Yeah.
a character.
Yeah, one thing that's really nice about the whole Romulan story is that you actually do get a full complement of bridge officers.
Yeah, you get four
Just
guys that are people.
Yeah, and there is actual
With-
story about them. They may not be like the most effective setup that you can get, like because Tovan is a
Tovan's
rare.
purple, at least.
Yeah, Tovan's purple, but the other three you get will be green. So, like, technically, you could get better,
Yeah.
but at the same time, like the fact that there is story around them is pretty great, and that's why I can't just get rid of them.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, hey, cool, dude named his ship the Eltrium.
Oh yeah.
Gunbuster shout out. Yeah, it's the story lover in me does not want to get rid of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Is there anything else I want to mention that's happened? I don't really think so.
No, we talked about the outage, which was unfortunate, but
Yeah.
it was happened around 1, I think, today, and it's 9-ish now, 9:30.
Ah, that was quite the outage.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently they had some major networking issue. They didn't really go into a lot of detail about what it was, but definitely it took them out for a while. Um, so yes, we're hoping to start seeing a lot more season 9 details over the next few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I am definitely very much looking forward to it. The Yeah, they say that there's going to be a space battle zone that's part of it, and I am really hoping that this space battle zone is something like the ground battle zone that was released as part of season 8, because that ground battle zone is surprisingly pretty fun,
Yeah.
and the space part of that area is not very well designed. So I'm hoping that the ground, as I said, the space battle zone for the Undyne is designed similarly to the ground battle zone, because that,
Mm-hmm.
you know, as much as that ground battle zone is pretty fun, it's still hampered by the fact that it is uh, that it is the
Ground
ground
combat.
combat. Yeah. So, they need to deal with that.
The Tal Shiar are approaching Crateris, and they've already engaged a group of Riemann vessels in orbit.
And anyway, this one we're going to try to get the Remans to help us. If you'll remember
Yeah.
back to our Starfleet side, you know that probably doesn't really go out too well, but
Decimus is too heavily damaged. They can't.
They're not like,
yeah,
hostile.
they're not enemies, but
They just are convinced that they need to deal with these things themselves for the most part.
and, there's obviously some Remans in the Republic.
Yeah.
Cough, cough.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I have to ask, what is the significance of naming your ship the Higgins?
You haven't quite clued in yet?
No, but if it's, I'll wait and see if it's something else,
Okay.
or wait till your next ship to see if it clicks. Because right now it's like characters from Magnum PI.
No.
Because when I hear the word Higgins, that is pretty much what I. Oh, characters from Brain Powered. Okay.
Yes.
It just clicks. I'm like, I think of characters named Higgins, like the dude from Magnum PI and the kid from Brain Power. Is it the kid? No, Count was the kid.
Cat was one of the kids.
One of the kids. The youngest of them. Yeah, okay. No, Higgins was the red-haired dude?
No.
No, Higgins was the girl.
Higgins was one of the girls. She
One
was
of the girls.
she was the
black
scrawny
girl.
one.
Yeah. I'm sure this is fascinating for people who have any idea what brain power is. In fact, I'm going to explain what brain power is. It is a mid-90s robot anime by the guy who created Mobile Suit Gundam, as kind of him doing a take on Evangelion. If that, like, those words mean anything to you, you kind of probably know about it, but yeah.
Yeah.
You're naming your ships after characters from them. I, of course, am naming, well, this ship after a very famous elf character from literature.
Yep. You could call him famous. That would not be untrue.
Infamy is a type of fame.
Yep.
There might be people who actually like Forgotten Realms novels out there watching this, so I don't.
Well, I mean, he is popular for a reason, so
He is their like closest thing to a main adventure character outside of Elminster. And I don't.
or at least a consistent one.
Yeah. He was in Baldur's Gate.
That's right, he was.
If I recall, you could actually like kill him and take his swords too.
Yes, I seem to remember that that was true. Not that I ever actually did that, because the copy of Baldur's Gate I had back at that time, uh, one of the discs was corrupt, so I wasn't actually able to progress very far.
Aw.
Choose your away team.
Okay, so how hilarious do we want to be with the doubles?
Be on your away team.
All hilarious. I mean,
Double Tovan, let's go. We don't have an engineer yet, so we can't actually be balanced, but...
yeah. 4 tacticals and a science. Sounds good.
To use the referential D&D terms, 4 fighters and a wizard.
4 DPS and a healer.
Yes. I don't know how healy she is. What does she have starting off? Oh no, she has medical tricorder, okay.
Yeah, she starts with medical tricorder, so she is at least a healer.
So I will actually just max that out right now.
That's a good idea.
And I'll max out Photon Grenade on Tovan, and that's basically all my expertise right now, so...
Yeah, I should probably max out. Oh yeah, that is all my expertise.
Yep. So, now we gotta go evacuate this Riemann colony world.
We gotta locate this Zeden guy that we were told to find.
Yep.
Which is probably behind that force field over there.
Probably. I mean, if I were someone important, I'd live behind a force field.
Yes, I mean, especially on a planet like this.
Now, come on, there isn't anything that deadly.
No.
You know, native, I mean.
Sure.
The Romulans and
well, actually,
stuff
we
that
don't
are trying
know.
to kill
I mean,
you are pretty bad, but...
I mean, for all we know, there actually could be some very dangerous things around here. We just don't
know it yet.
Yeah, we just can't see them because we're seeing such a small part of the world.
Yeah, it sure is a shuttleport. It's pretty domesticated.
Although, I mean, that's kind of a big town over there, so...
Yeah. Well, he is right here.
Oh, how convenient, except he's outside of the force field. That's not helpful.
Well, see, they knocked on his door. He thought they were selling Girl Scout cookies. He put down the force field.
Well,
They tricked him.
the force field's still up.
He walked through the force field. It's one of those force fields where, like, if you own it, you can walk through it without problems.
Yeah, see?
I mean, see, we just walked through it.
Yeah, it's one of those weird magic force fields.
It could also be a sensor net instead of a force field.
Yeah, that's also possible. Oh. There's if you didn't roll a female Riemann, there's your first example of one.
Yes.
We need to know more. There's no reason for the Talshar to attack.
So the rumors are true.
It doesn't make any sense.
She is yet another face character,
We must
Yes.
inform
as is he. One of them will be joining us, but which one?
Dun dun dun. People should already know the answer to that because the person in question was a mission reward.
Only if they bothered to look at the mission rewards.
That's true.
We just got some new stuff.
Yay!
Means we can equip it on people.
Press the U key to view.
Well, we might as well do exactly that.
Yeah, it's basically getting body armor for your other crew, because I don't know about you, but I already have some.
Yeah, one of the previous missions that we did awards us with some Mark II body armor, whereas this is some Mark I's.
But, you know what? Free armor for...
For all of our other guys, so that everyone is well equipped.
Also,
Oh,
at this
there.
point, I realize I didn't equip my kit,
Whoops.
but now I did. So now I can use suppressing fire.
Oh, wait, when did you get a kit?
I have no idea.
Oh,
Did you get a
maybe
kit?
No, I don't have one.
Maybe it was just like a drop.
Maybe.
Oh,
Hmm.
well, I have a kit that does suppressing fire, which,
Suppressing fire is a useful one.
yeah, basically debuffs them when I shoot them.
Yeah.
Not that these guys are exactly hard at this moment. Actually, it's
So-
even easier than normal, because when you're doing this solo, you basically have 2 less guys.
Yeah. So one thing about this little part here is it is actually possible to do exactly that. So you can actually not destroy the shuttle, but because we destroyed that drone so close to it, it blew up and took the shuttle with it.
Yes, and we of course just did that to demonstrate that you could in fact blow up the shuttle.
Yes. I know that I've actually tried not destroying it on another character. Oh look, here's our
It's a
good
friendly
friend.
face!
Here's our good friend Slamek.
Also known as the guy the universe shits on.
He is the worst freedom fighter in the galaxy. And he is even worse on the Romulan side. Because like on the
You see him about 4
Federation
more
side,
times.
on the Federation side, you see him like twice.
I have an idea.
Yeah, you see him in Nimbus, and you see him in Colosseum.
Yep, and Temporal Ambassador, but that doesn't really
Oh
count.
well, yeah,
Because it's not really him, it's alternate universe him.
yeah. Whereas on the Romulan side, you see him a few more times, and he is constantly terrible. Oh, I also just picked up a Suppressing Fire Mark 1 tactical kit.
He's like the Raymond version of Barkley, except Barkley's actually competent.
And Barkley is humorous.
Well, he's kind of humorous in a sad way. I'm trying to think of a good analogy for him.
And if you look up here, you can see there's one of the Ilachi ships flying in.
Dun dun dun!
I always found that this was a really neat effect.
Yep.
Also, in retrospect, that is an interesting ship for them to have used for this, because that is actually the Ilachi escort. Kind of interesting that they
It's
didn't use-
escorting the people on this planet to their doom.
Yes, it is doing exactly that.
Or not, that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, I just found it a little interesting that it's. Oh, whoop, yep. There it goes. Just blew up that force field.
I'm sure her dad's fine.
Probably. I mean, look, like nothing behind the force field was damaged.
Yeah.
Just the force field.
I mean, so long as he wasn't in the force field, he's fine.
And hopefully he did that this time. Oh, yep. There he is.
See, told you he's fine. You
Nothing
think
to worry
every
about.
fictional character has to lose a parent in the origin story?
Yeah. Hey, come on.
I'm not going to argue.
Father,
I mean, just because he's splitting up from his daughter who's going with you, the main character, doesn't mean anything bad's going to happen to him. Actually, she apparently just straight up went to your ship.
Yeah, so did the rest of the colonies, where we're going to escort Zidane and Slamek to the remaining shuttle.
See, exactly, they're the ones that should be fine.
Yeah. Although, I mean, remember what happened to the last time we went with people on a shuttle?
Yeah, there was that.
This thing seems a little bugged. Oh, no, there it's gone.
Okay, so this time we aren't going to blow it up near the shuttle.
Oh, the shuttle's already gone. So,
Okay.
we were successful on that front.
Yep.
Now
we just got to get the heck out of here.
Yep. We'll beam back up to our ship and leave. Which should be an easy thing. I mean, it's not like there's anything that can get in our way.
Has engaged the Tal Shiar and
Oh,
Except the Tal Shiar.
except to Tal Shiar.
I'm making myself useful.
Don't worry, my child.
The interesting thing is that Veril says that she's getting to work on your ship right away, except she doesn't actually join you as a bridge officer until after
Well,
the
she's
mission.
working on the warp core, doing warp core stuff.
The
In the warp core.
singularity
Core.
not the warp core.
Yes. Of course, the amusing thing is she says it's practically antique when I am in fact flying it.
But yes, we are.
Probably about 100 years old.
Yes, we are both still flying ships that are absolutely ancient. So yes, they are in fact antiques.
I just like the idea of flying the old school COS for bird of prey or warbird. Bird of prey in the show that they call warbird here. because
Yeah,
Someone wasn't checking their names right when they wrote Star Trek 3.
yeah. It was apparently when I was doing research, it is mentioned that the intent was definitely that warbird is a Romulan term and bird of prey is a Klingon term, and some people didn't quite get the message. Also, you were right about where this model was first seen, because it is in Enterprise. It is listed in Enterprise as a bird of prey, not a warbird. Amusingly enough.
Well, because it basically looks like this one, which is called a bird of prey. And
Yeah.
really, as far this game only needs to call them warbirds because that's what they're classifying the ship as.
Yeah.
So I can't blame Cryptic on that.
Well,
Really, I can't blame the guy writing Star Trek 3 that, because
yeah.
I'm sure if you looked at ship classes across human history, like real human history, some things would probably kind of overlap somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably did somewhere. I mean, a lot of things actually do, not just like ship classes. Like, I mean, there are plenty of weapons in the that have existed in history that have had similar terms but meant entirely different things.
Yeah.
There's a mysterious ship out there that is doing something kind of mysterious. But it's blue, so we probably don't need to worry about it.
Nah, I'm sure it's fine.
I mean, you know,
A
it's
little bit
not
closer.
something. It's not something we can attack, so
Yeah,
no need,
I'm
no
sure
need
it's
to be
fine.
concerned. No need to be
Okay,
concerned
and
at
it's
all.
within 5 meters.
5
Woohoo.
kilometers.
Meters. Kilometers, whatever. 5 spatially. Let's be honest, this is space combat. It's not really 5 kilometers either.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Cryptic has kind of talked about the fact that their distances are pretty ridiculous.
Don't care, it makes the game fun.
Yeah. But they also turned around and said,
Oh,
like-
look, it's gone red.
oh dear.
And teleported.
An unknown. Oh, they call it a cruiser there this time. Actually, amusingly, they have two of the same ship. One of them is actually named as an escort, and the other is named as a cruiser. Okay, can I even attack that cruiser? Yes, I can. Oh, I see. Because we're doing this. Because we're doing this as a two-player. This is the second enemy ship.
There's 2 ships.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, this one's almost dead.
It's just interesting that they're calling this one a cruiser when it's
We don't know what it is.
well,
Stop
yes.
metagaming. I'm just kidding.
Yes, I mean I know what it is, and they had one that was actually named.
Hey, cool, I got whatever the hell that thing was. What does it do?
Oh,
it's-
I see.
It's a
That's
decent
not bad.
deflector dish.
Yeah, that's not a bad deflector dish.
They've taken everyone.
Well, I hate green, it gave it to me, so ha!
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have Tales of the Den shuttle. There's no
Well-
response from him or Islamic.
Oh no! Whatever will happen to them?
We know Slamic's fine.
Nothing. There was too much interference
Or
from that
do
side.
we?
I wish I had better news.
I'm metagaming. Don't
Yes.
interrupt me.
Decimus is failing us.
Now, so we can mention this guy. Hey, maybe you should join the flotilla. And he's like, nah. I'll talk to Obasek about
Yeah,
that.
I'm sure Obasek's got a plan.
Yeah.
I'm coming with you.
A massively destructive plan. Involving weapons.
Yep. That are very destructive.
Massively destructive, even.
Yeah, some may even use that term.
Yes.
But that's something we will see much later.
Yeah.
Although we will actually run into Obasek a little bit before that, as I recall.
Mm-hmm.
Just for a little bit.
We have to stop the Tal-Shiar.
Yeah,
So now we got Viral there.
Yeah,
Viral? Yeah.
Feral.
Viral.
Okay, and now
Not afraid of the Tal-Shiar.
we got another mission.
Yes, we do.
So we're going to it looks like we're being sent to basically negotiate a station to join our fleet. Oh,
We have
sounds easy enough.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, and we got Veril, who completes our starting bridge officer trifecta.
Yep. Got an engineering console that gives plus 10 kinetic resistance.
That's very
And some new
useful.
engines. Getting the basic stuff there.
Yep. Well, doing pretty good. Yeah, the starting missions for the Romulans, much like how the starting missions for the Federation and Klingons are now, after some working, are very good at getting you
Your inventory has a
getting you a
replicator
bunch
that
of
will
stuff
allow you to
pretty quickly that will help you out. Like it basically gives you all the stuff that you need to at least have your gear be green instead of white.
Mm-hmm. It's running on the WoW model rather than the EverQuest 1 back in 1999 model. I played EverQuest 1 back in 1999. I get to say that.
Really?
I remember having
Yeah.
to get food in that game.
System. According to our intelligence data, the Empire built this.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Well, back then it was, because WoW didn't exist, so we didn't
Like
have-
what? Yeah. What else?
And there is something said for that nice kind of realism there.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we can dock at the station. So, you want to bring Tova and I'll bring the other two?
Okay.
So we will be a bit...
A little bit more diverse.
Yeah,
Just a slight bit more.
yeah. Racially diverse, too.
Yeah.
'Cause there's two of you, not just the one. You being Remans.
That's right.
I got nothing against Remans. Well, I do kind of despise the movie they're from, but actually despise is too hard a word on that. I just don't like it.
Yeah. One of these days, I'll watch that one.
You'll probably regret it.
I probably will. I think I've seen bits of it, and
It's dumb action. It's a
Yeah.
fairly bottom C- grade action movie.
you. Oh, there you are.
Yep. Talk to this dude who's wearing a visor. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, now we're gonna.
And again, you can ask if Rihanna Kev is on the station.
So we'll walk around a little bit and talk to some of the colonists, see how they feel about what's
See
going
how they
on
like
here.
the station.
Yeah.
You know, see how the Soylent Green is.
It's tasty.
Those people want to be left alone.
Yeah. Talk to the scientist. Yeah. Everyone seems not that keen with fighting the Tal Shiar.
No, they're kind of like spineless sheep.
Yeah.
Talk to the CMO.
He doesn't seem very interested.
He at least has a very realistic reason for wanting to do that, at least. Being he's a doctor and generally probably doesn't like things that get people hurt.
Yeah.
So we can go down here. Actually, we don't even need to go down. We just kind of have to go over.
Yeah.
Go to the administration building.
Oh, administration level.
Level. Here's this guy.
What did he have to say? For some reason, it actually didn't pop up the dialogue for me.
Oh, this guy is basically looking for his brother Hivan. He thinks he's being held down in the administrative level for not doing anything wrong.
Weird.
So
Actually,
basically, and our guide is saying that his brother was making insane accusations. So, you know, he's an anarchist and
Okay, there we go.
could lead to problems in the status quo and stability of the colony. So, for the good of everybody, they had to lock him up to keep him quiet.
I don't know how I like that.
And 2 + 2 = 5.
Yeah.
If you're wondering how this is going to go,
Because you shouldn't really be that surprised, especially since we're dealing with Romulans of all people.
yes.
So good to see you.
Because, you know, there's our good friend.
It's time for us.
Our good friend.
Did I don't think I mentioned on the video, now that it's brought up again, the picture for Mirror Hakiv has his other eye damaged.
Yes. I forget if I said that before, but I was thinking, like, it'd be really funny if Marikib just had the other eye messed up.
It's not as messed up, but it definitely has the scarring around his right eye instead of his left eye. So that's pretty great. Oh, and you can also beat up the commander if you so desire.
Yeah, sorry. Collaborators with the enemy don't get to live.
Use the B key.
It'll be
Okay.
better for the future.
Shooter mode and RPG mode.
Alright, well, if you say so.
It's the Romulan
I mean,
way. You don't leave loose ends.
I wasn't going to do that.
It's also the Cardassian way.
Cardassians are jerks.
Yes, but you have to admit they don't leave messes. Except from Garrick.
Well, maybe it's more accurate to say they don't like to leave messes.
Yes, they're very efficient.
And unfortunately, we can't grab some of these weapons. Like, I don't think we can grab any of these weapons.
No.
Like, even when we, you know, speak to Hiven.
Hey, I need help.
So,
We've got a problem.
Hiven, not being a complete pansy, wants to join us. Oh,
Yes,
this is what it is. We get a kit from here.
Oh, yeah. That's what it is. So this is where we get our first kit.
Well, your first kit.
Oh, no,
What'd you
there
get? Photon grenade?
No. Oh, yeah. You get
Okay.
photon. I think I was just forgetting that I am tactical.
To crouch.
You're tactical.
Is a defense
Yes, I
We're
am
both
tactical.
tactical.
ranged attack
We're going
That's
to tactile the hell out of these guys.
for melee attacks.
Here, on 3 we both throw our grenades, okay?
Oh, whoops.
Okay, on 7 we both throw the grenades.
The number of the counting shall be 0.
The number of the counting shall be 0. I haven't seen that movie in a long time, which is
Yeah,
sad
neither-
because my roommate watches it like at least twice a week.
Why is your Tovan already in the turbo lift?
He was being very efficient, like a Romulan. I mean, a Cardassian. Now He-Van's lost his brother, and he's mad.
He's mad he won't take any more of this.
Oh, whoops.
And gives a bonus.
Okay.
So that means that the only person in our party who hasn't lost someone is Satra?
Well, she is a refugee, so she just lost them off screen.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's us too who didn't necessarily lose somebody,
Well, I guess
but
it
we
sort
still
of
lost
depends
our
on.
home.
Yeah. So, it's a personal story of loss.
Yes. Well, look, if you're a fictional character, you don't get to have a family. At least not a complete family. It's a rule. Like, every time they reboot Superman, they just randomly kill off his parents. And I don't mean the ones on Krypton, I mean the Earth ones.
You can
They'll kill off one of them, just because.
resuscitation.
Because Superman can't have nice things.
That's mean.
It is mean. And I really wish they wouldn't do it, because... damn it, those are good characters.
Yeah.
They are the foundation of who Superman is, and a perfect representation of what is great about him. I'm not going to turn this into a rant about Superman, but in general, just let fictional characters have parents, okay? I mean, you have parents, and I have parents, and lots of people have parents, and there's nothing wrong with us for having parents. Doesn't make us less interesting.
Yeah. So, might as well mention it. The level up tactical ability for ground, the first one you get is target optics,
Yes.
which is actually pretty nice because it's it gives you a damage and perception buff. So it's just straight up plus damage, plus crit chance, and plus perception. Perception being the ability to see stealthed people. We have a lot of grenades on our team.
Well, we have Tovan, we have both of us, so yes.
Yeah.
We are going to be the grenadiest people.
We have all the grenades.
We are more
All of
grenady than Halo.
Yep, especially since they don't have ammo.
We just replicate new ones.
That's right.
There are enemy vessels
Oh,
inbound.
well,
The ship is trapped in the
there's a enemy ship coming, so we'd better get back up
Yes.
to our ship and deal with it.
Along with all the refugees.
Because it's not like our ships can deal with a threat by themselves. They need to have us around.
Moreover, if they want to get out of here, they kind of need us on the ships to...
Well, if we want to get out of here, we need to be on that ship.
No, I'm not letting them leave without me.
Yeah.
I'm the captain. I get to order them to stay behind.
Well, we'll see how well they respond to that.
I'm ramen, don't mess with me. I'll be efficient. I'll kill your ass.
Not if you get left on a station that the Tal Shiar are coming to destroy.
It's true.
Ah.
Really, I'm not murderous. I just don't like to leave messes. Because, he made his choice. He had to pay for it. He did.
Oh. Yeah, there's our good friend Hakiv.
Yes. We unfortunately have to take out the tractor beam turrets.
While we're
Of course, they
leaving
were
this
both
place.
holding you, so I didn't really need to do it.
We'll get rid of these Tal
We
Shiar
also
ships.
have our first space ability, Attack Pattern Alpha, which is
That's right.
same. It's crit damage, crit chance, normal damage, and flight turn buff.
Yeah, so
I
it's
believe you can get on bridge officers too, so it's not like super uncommon.
yeah, I guess.
like,
Actually, is
so-
Alpha?
Hmm?
No, I don't know if I don't know
I
if
think
Alpha.
you can train Alpha. I think.
Okay.
I think what it is I think you can't get the highest level of it without being a tactical captain. I don't know.
Maybe.
I usually
Still-
go for like cannon rapid fire anyways on tactical officers that high.
Yeah. I mean, that is straight up a amazing ability for tactical. I mean, if you're an escort tactical,
Yes.
which, while not necessarily is the only way to play, is definitely uh, one of the best ways. I mean, that's really the kind of the way that tactical captains are designed. Their stats and their bonuses lead them
there.
to
Okay.
lead them to be flying escorts instead of other ships. But yeah, like the way that STO is designed in general, like you can easily be in any ship class that you want.
Titan's rebellion is doomed.
I mean, you know, folks will remember that at the start of the series, for the Federation side, I was flying escorts as a engineer. Actually, you know, doing fairly well.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it's because engineer captains can make up one of the downsides of the escort class, which is that escorts are very fragile, and engineers come with more healing and defensive abilities as their class powers. You know, which is
escorts are
useful.
also good for making use of that warp plasma trail thing they have.
Yes, yeah, because you can definitely move very fast and spread the warp plasma around a lot more.
And
So
so we
that-
blew up the Tal Shiar.
And rescued all the colonists. Well,
Yep.
rescued the colonists from the station.
And Heaven's staying with us. We now have a muscle-bound anarchist.
Yeah.
I do wish
Who-
he had a few
who do
more
they-
like action movie one-liners.
Yeah. I think one of the neatest things about him is that he is also a science bridge officer.
Yes. Just remember, science lets you make explosives.
That's right. Something like that. In fact, actually, like his powers are a lot of that. If you actually look at what he comes with, I mean, he's got some healing, but he's also got a lot of using his powers for making things explode.
Yeah, like he's got Tachyon Harmonic, which is the cone attack thing for his ground thing.
Yeah.
Science thing is Science Team 1, which is shield damage repair, but later on, like, he gets Photonic Shockwave as his sub-commander ability.
Mm-hmm.
So, do we want to do the next one, or do we want to stop?
No,
for this?
we'll call it there for tonight. This is actually a very good place to stop.
Yeah, because the next mission's kind of a pivotal one.
Yeah, so we'll deal with that one next time. So, well, thank you everyone for watching, and we hope to see you all again.
Bye, everybody, even though we can't really see them, right? I mean,
Yes.
we're not watching them right now, and they're in their houses watching us when they're not wearing pants. Bye, everybody.